Hey guys, I'm going to do a real quick Survival Sunday video because once again I'm hoarse. This week I want to talk about education because you can have all the gizmos, gadgets, and gear in the world. If you're not educated on how to use them, practiced in how to use them, or don't know some of the basic general stuff about trying to get by, all the gadgets in the world won't help you at all. Got a lot of different reading materials here. This SAS series, they've got a bunch of killer books. I've got a couple of them, but I can only find this one because I think the other one is at Angel's house. One of the other ones, anyway. You can go into any prep store or whatever, and they're going to have these old military surplus. This one's the Army Survival Manual. There is all kinds of stuff in here, from fire making, food, water, making shelters, traps, all that kind of stuff, land nav. This is essentially the exact same book. I thought it would be a different book when I bought it, but it's not. It's a condensed version of this book. There's just not as many pictures. You know how us Army guys love pictures. This just recently got. It talks about urban survival scenarios and wilderness survival scenarios. Just keep some of these next to the toilet. I mean, they're really good reading. This is, it's got, first of all, have a plan, and that makes sense. Prepare your house, plan for losing power because you're not going to have it. So, if you don't have one of those little solar power or hand crank flashlights, get one of them, throw it in a drawer. Just know which drawer you threw it in because when the power goes out, it's hard to find stuff in the dark. Talking about how to store water and which foods will keep in your pantry the longest. And this is really important. Learn how to cook without a stove. You'd be surprised how many people don't know that. The art of evacuation, it goes into reading maps, and it's just basic stuff like how to find north. Here's stuff on vitamins and alternative sources for vitamins, aka pet stores. The penicillin that you have to get a prescription for, you can go buy for your horse at PetSmart. Didn't know if y'all knew that. It's the same thing. Just go in there and tell them that your pond is sick and they can give you fish vitamins. But it's that kind of stuff. It's knowing what to do is probably the most important part and the thing that's going to get you through some sort of scenario. Like down here in Georgia, it's not uncommon for us to get ice storms where you're stuck in the house for a couple of days, lose power, trees fall on power lines or something like that. But I've always got enough food and stuff set around that unless something really bad happens, I can live very comfortably for a couple of weeks. Here's another quick tip. They make bathtub bladders that you can store water in. I don't know if all of you do, but I'm sure some of you have an extra bathtub in the house that you don't really use. Keep one of these bathtub bladders by in the bathroom somewhere, and if you're having bad weather and the power goes out, even if you're on well water, I don't have to worry about water. I got a well. If there ain't no power to run that pump, you ain't getting no water. And all these water towers that they have all around, they just rely on gravity to feed that water back into the system. Once the water towers dry up, which happened to us back in 1993 during that humongous blizzard where we got like 7 feet of snow. Nobody was ready for that. Me and 5 of my kids were stuck in my parents' house for 5 days. Couldn't do anything. The only thing we could do was go outside, split more firewood to stay warm because it was cold and it was deep. Nobody could get out. It took a long time for anybody to be able to do anything. I mean, well, not 7 feet of snow. I think we got about 3.5 feet of snow, but there were like 6 and 7 foot drifts just going up the road and everything. It was crazy. But luckily, and me and my friends at that time, we could put away some food, and we went through the pantry in like 2 or 3 days. We were eating pasta just dry, cooking on a wood burning stove. So you never know when that kind of stuff can come up. But just having a couple of little backup sets of skills, and like I say, it's good bathroom reading material. Pick you a subject and read that paragraph or whatever, that little chapter. And don't make my mistake. This is the exact same as this. And I've got a bunch of these stashed somewhere in a box. Maybe I'll look around and find those. Well, anyway, real quick. Once again, still raining. Can't go outside to do what I wanted to do today. And make the Survival Sunday video that I've been waiting to make. Seems to be always raining. And by the time I get home from work, I don't have time to do it. It get dark too early. So I got to do it on the weekend. And every weekend it's been raining for months. Well, anyway, appreciate y'all sticking with me. Y'all have a great day, evening, whatever it is. Fairly short video this week. And it's also a test. I'm going to see if this will automatically upload to Gunstreamer as well. So I'll catch you in the next video.